Hey guys, this is Cody with Nexus Event Studios, and today I'm going to implement a kind of a monitor, if you will, for the server that we're attempting to hack. That way we can kind of see how it's going, what we're doing, without having to do a lot of tedious work on that. So that's going to be the first piece. So first things first, we got to create our script. So we'll just call this a server monitor. All right, so what we're going to need is our usual we had earlier for making sure that we get all the right. This is not you. This one. We have enough duplicates of that. We should probably make that into helper method here. Export function. Do as server name arg. Do the length is that, we'll return false, return true. Now over here we can just do, we gotta do our import. Server arg. Go. And this over here. There we go. All right, so we have that. What is it that we are wanting to do? We're wanting to get all the different information about the server. So we'll also make sure we don't have any extra things in here. So we want to disable the log for all the things. Even make sure we get the logs to show up. And there we need the actual data, and we're going to do this all over again and again. So true, we're going to continue to get stuff. Let's add our O8 here, eventually sleep, and we'll sleep for, I don't know, half a second. That's probably good enough. Anything that's in the log, we want to be able to clear the log first, write stuff in the log, and then wait, then clear it again, write more stuff. So this will be allowing a great thing. So just to kind of show what we're going for, bar count equals 0 do ns print count, right? And so what we'll see is if we run this, run the monitor server monitor. Okay. Do not save it. Saved. Oh, let's give me the. Oh. Do the RAM unexpected token 17. Come on. All right, so it's 0. Half a second it was supposed to go. Oh, I meant to do plus plus. And at 500, it's already getting it to, so if we were to say at 1 second, there we go. Now we're actually getting our counting number. And so because it's clearing, it makes it look like it's counting up and doing those kind of things. So here we're going more, I guess the computer was fast enough or wasn't, and such that at 500, half a second, it was getting to run twice or whatever. Just the Java, the way it refreshes and things like that. So just leave it at second. Frankly, for what we're doing, well, we'll just say keep it a second. All right, so what we actually want to do is get server information. So for instance, we can say ns.logprint the server back to it's the server equals ns.args 0. So we've got our server. Right. Args not a function. No. The wrong ones. I'm not awake yet. Go. Server noodles. Cool. Right. Does noodles need? Noodles needs. We want to know money. We want to know the security and probably what the current security is and what the minimum is, right? Probably what the minimum is, what the maximum is. So if we just did have over here, so we'll just copy paste from over there. These are the ones we wrote earlier. Cool. All right, so now let's print those out. Ns.print. runs. Security. Do a Okay, so if you run that, so I'll change there for a second, but you can see that it's 3.54. There we go. Right. So now we're back up to. So that's kind of the thing we're going for. Obviously, we could do things to make it look prettier, make it better. Like if we were to add the one here after the server, and just separate that. And do, yeah. So it seems that things are working there. So I could, in theory, now that we've done that, we could say, hey, run the scripts. On noodles. Do that. Oh, I need the import too. Okay, what I want is the autocomplete thing. Cool. Formatting would be nice on that. So to fixed 2 decimal points. That formatting would be nice to be different. There is that number. Yeah, like that. Okay. So format number, format our max money. Let's see how that looks. Cool. Should probably do the same thing up here. Yeah, much better. Now, one of the things that we could do is, this is a monitoring for a server. There's all the space here to the right. I mean, obviously I can make this smaller. So that takes up less space, right? I can over here. The other thing too is we could convert these to columns and then have multiple servers along the bottom. That takes a little bit more work because now you're having to count and do the various things. Probably what I'll do is play with that, something like that offline, and then afterwards bring it in here and show everyone kind of how I did that, because I wouldn't know how to do that exactly right away, and there'll probably be a lot of fumbling through that. But I think this works for the most part. We got going right there. Quick, simple, to the point. Else that I'd want to show. To do the next set of hacking algorithms, one of the things that we will need to do is to analyze the various pieces, right? So if we come back in here, got to analyze functions and then eventually formulas later. And so with that, actually, I probably have enough money to actually buy the formulas. IL. I do. But I want to do it with the analyze first. I can replace that with the formulas because I've actually never used the formulas before. So what are the analyze things? Well, NS analyze. Got hack analyze, hack chance, analyze security, analyze threads, growth, weekend. So these would be the ones that we would use. So NS analyze, chance. So basically what I'm going to do is just kind of list them all here. And then once listing them, I can hover over them and see what it is that they actually do. Right? So some of them I probably will use, some of them I may not, but I don't know. So I look at them and say, oh yeah, I'll probably use that, or I probably won't. Cool. All right. So analyze, get a part of the money stolen for the single thread. Turns the part. I will steal in a single thread. The other ones, let's calculate, use the current status of the player, server. This uses what we currently have, and it looks like formulas will allow for a what would I get if I happen to do this. Steal 1%. And you'll end times. So if I want to get what each thread is, I got to multiply by that. Still 1%. Right, so to really see this, let's do server name in each of these, right? Pick a server name. How many threads? So let's just say we did it with one thread. The decimal number of threads needed to hack to specified amount of money. Come back. Decimal number of script threads needed, right? So if I want to take 100,000, well, you can use is that engineering notation? All right, so let's just say $1,000 from it for right now. So that'd be 1K. Growth analyze. For a given multiplicative factor to multiply the money available. Oh, extremely low starting. So if I just want to say double the amount of money that's on there, which double is not needed, but amount of threads used. Calculate what SURD increase will be. All right, we'll just say one thread. Predict the effect of a weekend. Interesting, it didn't need a server name. So I guess it doesn't matter what server. Weekend is always the same. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so I'm curious on Mac. I think you can hold Option. Oh yeah, you can hold Option and click, and it'll give you multiple cursors. So I can hold Shift, copy, move down, paste that right there. Bam. I did Command right, at least on my Mac. I think there's like home or end on for a Windows keyboard. Then bam. Oh, I gotta still copy one. We'll print each of these bad boys out. Let's give us another line, so I'll get confused otherwise. Right, and so that's kind of a lot of what we're going to get. Kind of see that they're changing even. So these will be the functions that we'll end up using. So we should probably put some back analyze, get the part of money stolen. So one back, this is percentage, percent. It's in the following returns 0.01. So we're not even getting, so 1 would be 100%, 1 would be 10, 0, 1, we're at 0, 0, 4, so we're at 0.4%. We're actually getting. So if I were to multiply by 100, right, so our amount stolen equal, or I guess this would not be, this would be percent. Percent stolen. Is there a percent to precision? No. Okay. Times that. So then this, we say percent stolen. It's going to be this. take it. So take our money. Actually, I'm going to need this one here. Monkey about money. What's that? Times our money. Stolen. All right. Stuff at number. I saw format percentage. Stolen. So this I should be able to do. Come back. Take that off. Do NS format percent. Right. I didn't multiply by the percent stolen. Okay, 7.5. All right, so if we go to our active scripts, look at this hack. You can see it's about correct. So that's how much for one thread. How the heck analyze per thread. Spot per thread. Okay, so this would be the chance, right? So percent chance steal hack, which is now going to be this. I'll leave it that. So want to format that percent. I messed up somewhere. Oh, I forgot my deleted that. Okay. Sweet. My security. Every time we hack, the security goes up by that. So just say percent, or not percent, security increase per hack thread is that. Birth is limited to the need to hack the server maximum What's the name of the target server? The number of threads is limited to the number needed to. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so. Oh, I did it again. Oh, and I deleted it. I go back from the home because it's at the root. Here we go. Decimal number of threads needed to hack the amount of money. So to get 1,000, I just didn't even need that, right? So we say 8,000. Should now be like 1 point something because we get, let's see, 1 point something. So, but we can't do a partial thread. We have to do a full thread, right? So what we'll do is number of threads, number of hack threads to steal X amount of money, right? So in this case, let's do it. All right. Our amount to steal is 8,000. So that way, you can use this in multiple locations. So I don't forget to change one spots. I don't know why that doesn't look right. Why am I misspelling that? Not to steal. To steal is remember to put the end. Right. Right, but we want to do math dot ceiling of that. Now we should get 2. Because if you do 1, it'll be less than that. And I'd rather just go over rather than under. So. Of row threads to double current money, a monkey money. Again, do math dot ceiling on that. Security, security, security. Grow. Head. Per grow. Red. This one was we can predict the effects of we can decrease in security per weekend. Let's toss some more of these. So those are back. Okay. Cool. Chance. Like that. So let's do different one. Let's come over here. Take that. Let's try like Joe's guns. Let's see how that goes. Joe's guns. So what's different? Minimum. That's where we're at. A lot more money. So a single thread steals a smaller percentage, but we have, that's with this money here, right? Because we go by a current. So once we got to max, getting a whole lot more money. And at 82% chance, that's not terrible. That will get better as we increase our hack skill. Also with a decrease in security. So that will go up when we decrease that. That seems to be the same. We only need thread to steal that. To double the amount of money, need a whole lot of threads. So that would be to go to 5 million. We would need to run that many threads. That would, it's a lot of threads. Which means we're, I mean, I've bought some memory. Let's go free, right? So I have 512 at, what was the 1.7, I'm sure grows pretty much the same. Grow 0.75. Okay. So at 1.75, let's see. Let's do some math. We'll do some math off screen. I said 512. Divide that by 1.75. 292. So 292 my 512. The nice thing is that with what we wrote last time, where we root all the servers, is I can now run scripts not just on my home server, but I could run those on all the servers out in the world. Because I don't need to have a backdoor, I just need to have root access or admin access, however you want to put it. Right, so to show you that, let's see. Scan, analyze, 10. I can go to 10 because I got the deep scan that I bought, right? So off the dark web, got the v2, so that allows me to go to 10. In case you forgot. AeroCorp doesn't have any, so that's not a good one to try. 32, 32, 16. I was hoping for something bigger than that, but I saw 64. 64. The 264s is 128. It's probably enough for 256. Scattered all those. So maybe double. So at 252, double it again would be 252. So 500. We need that. So, and that's just for doubling. So I don't have how long it takes, but on Noodles it was taking, a minute. This would probably take a minute to run on those, but I'd have to hack 2-3 times using all the servers available to me. There are more servers available than what's being shown here. So you kind of get the idea is that you can go a whole lot faster by employing all the servers. In addition to that, you can also buy more servers. You can buy more servers. They have bigger ones using scripts. If you don't want to use a script, and if you have the money, you can just double here all the time. But travel to this one. Yeah, you can get bigger servers. But the best thing would be to just write a script. And so you can do that here soon too. But I got the money, honey. Do one because I'm going to buy augmentations here soon. Right. So, all right. So we want to see Joe's guns. All right. I said 292 last time. So I just doubled, say 300, 500. I'm already using 100,000. I think I can do 5, right? So I do run scripts, grow to Joe's guns. And I want to do 500 threads. I always do that. There we go. So that's running. Go. Oh. Boo. Showing me all of 10. There we go. Oh, here we go. Changes per 100. Hey, now I can see it. Log. Takes 1 minute to run that. So we're going to go from 2.25. It'll be 500 is not quite a third. So a third of 2.5. So there we go. Going up about 22%. Third would have been 33%. Our security went up to 17 now. And you can see that it is now taking a little bit longer to do that. But if we're going up by a percentage, we'll climb a whole lot more. And if you notice, because we're trying to double, the amount of threads increased because it takes more to be able to double 3 than it does 2.5. Was that 0.38? Oh, hey, I don't have to have the percentage there. Cool. All right, so you guys are probably getting ready to move on to the next thing. Right. Oh. Right. And stop. So what is it that we're going to do with this information? Well, the idea is that if we do more towards this batching algorithm, okay, go away. In that you need to be able to, not even the batching, this one here. For the looping, we need to be able to know how we, much like noodles, how we're kind of somewhat staying here towards the top. We want to be able to do something similar to that. We want to know how many we need to allocate. So what we're going to use is this information to do that. And so I will leave that to you to figure out, mostly because I need to figure that out as well. Be math involved, and I don't want to do math right now. Somewhat lazy. Let's see, security increase per hacking thread. Know that the decrease is this. So 5 hack threads make this go up by 1. Get to 5 is 25. So for 25 hacks, we need to do 1 security. Now the problem is that hack only takes, earlier last time I saw 10 seconds, whereas this weekend was, can take a minute. So then you gotta plan that, which is why in this it was saying, the hack, you gotta start your weekend here first, wait some time, then this one, wait some time, then start this one, then wait some time to start this one. So that way they then finish in this order. So the question is there anything that tells me, see, hack, analyze, we're using hack analyze. Analyze. Hack, chance, security, threads, get hack time, haha. Right. So we have time to hack, time needed to finish hack. That will then be, I did it backwards. All right, let's get hack time. Go back over there and change to print. Okay, and then let's put you up with the hack stuff. There's probably one for grow and probably one for get grow time. What's that host name? Need host name. Server up. Server name. Server name. Get weekend time. Cool. A lot of information. I want my columns now. Okay, does he have a format time? It's format. No. Let's deformat again. Format time to a readable string. Number of milliseconds to format. Is that what's getting done above? Well, let's use it and find out. There's the grow. Row. Row. Oh, it says heck. Grow. Again. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be minutes. Minutes, yeah. Seven seconds, 35 seconds. Didn't I? Guess not. Oh, I changed the hack to weaken in the string. That's what I did. Oh, maybe it is 44 seconds. Up Joe's. Joe's was, you're seeing a minute something. Yeah, okay, so it is doing it right. Okay, cool. Did I kill the crow? Oh, I did kill the crow. Okay. Change you to a weaken. All right. That's already getting crazy. So yeah, now we can use this to calculate things. All right, I need a quick drink. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. All right, so what we need to do now is kind of two pieces. One is to use this information to calculate next pieces of how many hack threads, grow threads, and that kind of thing. So that way we can do the pieces. The other thing that we need to do is to deploy scripts to many services, and we need to purchase our own servers as well. So those are kind of the three pieces that we need to do. I think what I'm going to do is show next the deploying to servers, and then come back and visit how to calculate the different pieces, because that's something that you can also try and figure out to do while you're waiting for me to come and do that piece. Whereas the deploying to the various servers is something a little new and different that maybe make quite nothing to do, whereas at least the math you can kind of somewhat get your way through. So we're going to go that route. This monitoring is good. Actually, I think I'm going to end this stream and start a new one. That will be the deploying to the various servers. So that way we can kind of keep video to somewhat of a topic. So we're going to do it that way. All right. See you in a second.